Now let me briefly introduce our 5 gigawatt monocrystal automation solution. Normally, MA's turnkey solution is divided into 8 areas according to a plant layout, including crystal growing area, machining area, second feeding area, first feeding area, crushing area, buffer area, cleaning area, and raw material incoming area. Each area runs separately. In most cases, we start from raw material incoming process. In this area, we have outsourced poly and quartz crucibles as incoming materials. Outsourced poly is supplied to first and second feeding area and quartz crucibles to first feeding area. Finally, the fully loaded feeding pipe trolleys and quartz crucibles will be transported to growing furnaces by AGVs. At present, second feeding and first feeding in the PV industry mostly rely on manual production. We, with customer approval, have achieved almost fully automated production. First, at the monocrystal stage, we generally adopt the form of stereoscopic warehouse as buffer area. We put all the incoming materials, mainly include polysilicon, quartz crucibles, and granule poly, into a warehouse with rows of racks like this. Then match different storage bins according to the plant capacity. In this area, 2 modes of transport are available. One is with the help of a servo, and the other is using an AGV forklift. This sheet is for your reference of a 5 gigawatt plant. Basically, the process goes from raw material incoming, then into and out of the buffer area, with raw material unpacking and into the box included. When it comes to crystal growing process, we usually transport feeding pipe trolleys and quartz crucibles to growing furnaces by AGVs. In other words, our equipment can achieve automated furnace feeding of crucibles or feeding pipes through AGV. Second feeding process can be made fully or semi-automated according to your requests, selected vehicle, and incoming material status. The fully automated way uses AGV to transport second feeding trolley from crystal growing furnace to feeding hopper area. During the first and second feeding process, apart from outsourced poly and FBR, recycled materials that have undergone necessary cleaning, sorting, and crushing can also be fully utilized as incoming materials. Multiple formulas stored at the front end of second feeding process. Each formula involves separate incoming materials, which are assigned to the equipment side according to the mass system to achieve automated feeding. After the feeding is done, feeding trolley will be transported again to crystal growing furnace via AGV. First feeding process is similar to second feeding one. Robot grips the material bin and fills incoming quartz crucible. Then an AGV transports the filled crucible to crystal growing process. During first and second feeding stage, confirmed by leading Chinese PV enterprises, MA solutions can help reduce manpower by at least 50%. Recycled materials are actually byproducts from square ring machine, as well as top, tail, and slug from cropping machine in the machining area. They are automatically or manually loaded into cleaning basket, as all recycled materials need to be well cleaned before sorting, crushing, and boxing with the help of cleaning machine. For crushing process, manual or automated crushing is optional. Conveyor and magnetic separator is to filter out metal impurity from recycled materials. After that, they can be automated, packed, palletized, and transported to first or second feeding area to await reloading. In short, recycled materials generated in the machine area, together with part of raw material, will undergo necessary cleaning, sorting, and crushing, and then be distributed to first and second feeding area for reuse. Depending on your needs, we can also provide a small mass system to achieve automatic interaction with plant mass or real-time data transmission, etc. To conclude, MA's turnkey solution adheres to the construction concept of reducing the number of personnel, lowering labor intensity, and realizing an intelligent plant with less manpower, high automation, and informationization.